Hey guys, it's Sam with The Blind Life. Welcome back to the channel where I help you learn how to live your best blind life. About a year ago or so, I put out a video called How I See with Stargardt's and Macular Degeneration. In that video, I showed how I see with Stargardt's disease, which is similar to macular degeneration and causes central vision loss. I showed how we don't have any vision in our central vision and what that might look like. But another big part of having some type of eye condition that affects the retina is experiencing night blindness. So I thought I should make a video about that as well, and that's what we're doing today. Now, what is night blindness? So it's basically a reduction in your nighttime vision. And the most important thing I can tell you guys right from the beginning is that losing your ability to see in low light situations or starting to experience that is the earliest sign of a wide variety of vision impairments. So if you take away anything from this video, please take away that if you are or you think you are experiencing some type of reduced nighttime vision, definitely get it checked out. It's not always caused by some type of vision loss. I mean, it could just be a deficiency in vitamin A, but either way, no matter what, definitely go get it checked out. Okay, so before I show you what it looks like to have night blindness, let's talk a little bit about it. As I said, it can be caused by a wide variety of different types of vision impairments, and it's mainly because those vision impairments affect our retinas. The retina is the thin photoreceptive tissue in the back of the eye. The light that we see shines onto that, and our brain interprets that into vision. The retina is comprised of rods and cones. Cone cells enable us to see color, and that lets us see in the daytime. Now, rod cells enable us to see black and white, which is what we use for nighttime vision. Fun fact, it's actually impossible to know for certain what colors are at night. If you're out in the dark and you see a car drive by, chances are you're not going to be able to know for sure, 100% accuracy, what color that car is, because we don't see color that well at night. We're not using our cones. All right, but anyway, so obviously whenever you have some type of vision impairment that affects your retina, it's going to affect your rods and cones. That's why a lot of us with macular degeneration, Stargardt's, retinitis pigmentosa, we also struggle when seeing colors. It's because our cones are affected as well. And that's also why I've always said that the best thing you can do to help with low vision is adding more light in. The more light you can get into your eyes and on top of those rods and cones, the better you're going to be able to see what you're looking at. But anyway, let's take a look at some samples. So the first one here, I'm walking around in front of my house at night. And this is how it looks to probably the average person. This is maybe how much someone with average eyesight would be able to see at night. But now let's take a look at how someone like myself would see at night. Everything is much darker. There's far less dynamic range. Now, dynamic range, that's basically how well we see between super bright areas and super dark areas. Our eyes are fantastic at picking out detail in shadow and dark areas, far, far better than a camera can. But when you have less night visibility, you lose that dynamic range. You start to not be able to pick out the detail of objects in the darker areas. Unfortunately, this also means that bright points of light, like street lights, headlights, they affect us much stronger. They're actually overwhelmingly bright. Now, here's another example. I'm walking around outside of an office building and I'm coming up to a stairwell. Someone without any type of night blindness has no problem seeing up those dark stairs and seeing what's waiting for them up there at the top. But someone like me, not so much. It's much darker and there's just no detail up there. It's kind of like a black void. I have no idea what or who might be standing up there waiting for me. And then finally, this is me walking around my house at night. Someone without any kind of night blindness probably doesn't have any problems seeing things around the room. But now let's take a look at how someone like myself with reduced night vision might see this same room. It's much darker, it's much harder to pick out details in those shadowed areas and identify all the things in the room. Okay guys, so I hope that video was helpful. Hopefully you'll be able to take this video and you can use it to show others exactly how you see with your limited night vision. Once again, if you haven't seen my previous video where I talk about how I see with my big giant blind spots, definitely check that out. It'll be listed in the video description. You can also find it on my website, theblindlife.net. And of course, if you need anything else from me, please reach out through the website. You can also leave me a comment down below. I do my best to help out. And as always, a huge thank you to all the supporters of the Blind Life channel, all my members popping up on the screen right over here. I really appreciate your support and couldn't do it without you. If you guys would like to join the Blind Life community and be a supporter of the channel, you can find all the information about becoming a member listed in the video description. But that's it guys, as always, Sam with the Blind Life. I will see you next time.